We have fire. I think it's burning down pretty good now. Hello, welcome back to another episode from Pale Horse Survival and Tactical. I'm Bill. What you were just watching me do, I was harvesting a piece from a dead pine that's been down for a while. I've been kind of cannibalizing the pine for resources, and it's been working out really well this year for quite a few videos that I've shot, and I have several more videos planned out as time goes on that I'll use the resources from that pine. My apologies for being absent for some time now. I was going through some very trying times with my truck. It was about 5 weekends were consumed with turning wrenches and diagnosing issues and tracking down problems, and then this was the year that I had to have the truck smogged, and that kind of opened up the can of worms, and it led from one thing being replaced to another and another, and I had some mystery problems to work out, and I'm not going to go through the whole list. It was pretty lengthy, but my entire weekends were consumed. I finally have it dialed in, and it's running really good, so I'm finally back up here, and it feels good to be back in the woods. First thing I did when I got out of the truck, I took a big sniff and just smelt the familiar scents of the area here, and I can hear the wind whispering in the pines, and I really needed to get back up here. So I'm going to shoot one video today, and I'm going to do some more on another video that I've been working on for a while, but I have a lot more videos planned, and I'm way behind on my shooting schedule. All of this hit me, and it was just kind of a domino effect of issues. So the truck demanded attention this year, and it got quite a bit. I want to thank some of you for checking on me, inquiring as to whether I was okay, and that means a lot to me. And I would also like to take a moment to thank my very, very good friend Mark for standing beside me through these trying times. He offered a lot of really good advice and moral support. And brother, it means a lot to me. I really and truly do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And with that said, let's go ahead and head over, and let's move to the next stage of this video. Stay tuned. Okay, I finally got this thing hammered in. That was a workout. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to split this right down the center, just baton it down to probably about here. So we'll go ahead and just want to split it right down the center. Sure we got a good spot here. It looks like it's splitting relatively straight. The idea is to get it split far enough to where the material that you're working on will fit inside the split here. I think I'm going to take it down further. Could always remove some of this up here too, which might actually be a better idea. If I go too far with this, it's going to weaken this thing, and I don't want to do that. Split's already down. It's already down to about right here. So I'm thinking I'll just remove some of this inner part on the jaws. I get my knife out of here now. Seems like it can't claim my knife. Let's see, drive a wedge in here. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I actually drove this into the top to open it up, and this is actually a stone hatchet head that I'm working on for another video, for a primitive stone hatchet. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shave. I'm going to remove some of the inside of this to widen these jaws up, and so it will accept the material that we'll be working on. So I shall return. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. I've been working on this for a while, and I notched the top of this out. This piece here is going to be the handle for a stone hatchet that I'm working on, and it's going to go in the vise here so I can begin notching this out to haft the to accept the stone hatchet head. This will hold it nice and tight for that purpose. It fits in here really well. And the stone hatchet will be another video. That's one I'm currently working on right now. Pull the hatchet here. My good old trusty Woodings Verona acted as a wedge, and I just used a baton and batoned it into the crack here, the split, and that opened it up. And I did some minute adjustments up here to get this to fit. And that's already pretty tight, but what we're going to do is we're going to put a little more pressure on this. Make sure it's seated down all the way. And let me reposition the camera and we'll move to the next step. Stay tuned. Okay. First thing we're going to do, I have some paracord here. And go ahead and tie this off to the bottom here. This is going to be our toggle. Make sure this is long enough here. This will be the back end for the toggle here. Hopefully I didn't short myself. Should work. And then here I have a long piece of paracord, and I joined it at the ends with a double fisherman's knot. We'll just pull that together. Tangled up here. And I'm already getting knotted up here. Technical difficulties. I had it all laid out here and it got snagged on a branch back here and just kind of went haywire on me here. See if I can get this mess straightened out. Good Lord. And I couldn't even tie a knot like this. Stay tuned. Let me get this straightened out. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I finally got this mess straightened out. Let's try this again. What this is going to do, this is going to tighten the jaws of the vise down. I probably actually have a little more cordage than I needed here, but that's okay. It'll make it a little bit stronger. Just slide this on like this. Get it positioned. I got one strand that's a little bit longer. Get it positioned up near the top here, so we get the maximum amount of leverage. I want to be able to bring this down here. This is why I should have made this a little longer, the bottom piece. Let's see if we can get it up here. There we go. And that is in there. If you we're making a bow, you could put the stave in here, work one side, loosen it up, flip it around, and work on the other side as you're working it down, and use your knife as a draw knife, or a draw knife if you have one. This is going to be held firmly, and in my video I'm working on, I'm going to break some stones, see if I can get some little stone chisels. I'm trying to do it as primitively as possible, and I'm going to hollow out an area here all the way through this, and if I have to, I can let this go and flip it around and bring the bottom side up and work the other side, and then when I get the stone hatchet head to seat into this area that I'm going to hollow out, then I'm probably going to haft it in with rawhide lacing. As rawhide dries, it shrinks and it gets really hard, and rawhide can be waterproofed. If it gets wet, it's going to turn soft and reconstitute. You can paint it with, coat it with pine resin, pine pitch, and that also, pine pitch glue will also help glue that head in also. But the main thing is it'll waterproof the rawhide lacing. So anyways, here we go, guys. This is the camp vise, and if you have a smaller piece that you want to put in here, you can always shim it with some small wood shims on either side to drop in on either side to narrow the gap in here to accept a smaller piece. So I built this specifically for this, and incidentally this would be just about the right size for a bow stave also. So there it is, the camp vise. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little go around with the camera here, and then go ahead and sign off. Stay tuned. Give you guys all a close-up go around here, just in case anybody has any questions as to how this was done. You just want to get your cordage up as high as you can, and that way you get the maximum amount of pressure from the cordage onto the material that you're working on. This thing's solid, very, very solid. That's a very, very sturdy setup here. Well, I hope all of you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it today. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up below, or you can email me direct at palehorsesurvival@yahoo.com. I'm always glad to offer advice and help in any way I can. I hope everybody is having an outstanding day or night, depending on where you are located, and I look forward to seeing all of you very soon on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.